On today's podcast, we'll be talking about preventing falling object hazards, so stay tuned.
Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, warehouse safety tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast.
Falling objects in factories and warehouses pose significant risk not only to the safety of the workforce, but also to the operational efficiency of these environments. Improper handling and storage of items, especially those at heights above shoulder level, insecure loads, and incorrect stacking methods are primary contributors to these hazards. Here are 5 crucial tips to mitigate these risks, ensuring a safer and more productive workplace. Now, beyond the tips in this episode, the importance of facilities providing initial and ongoing training is also a must. Fostering a safety-first culture is paramount. It ensures that all employees understand the potential risks and the necessary precautions when working in environments with high shelving and heavy loads. While the tips are valuable, staff must always follow their facility's specific rules and regulations. This dual approach of adhering to guidelines while promoting a safety culture ensures that safety protocols evolve with the workplace and remain top of mind for everyone involved. And with all that said, here are 5 tips of the day. Number 1, implement strict shelving protocols. Items stored on high shelves should be within safe reach of employees, ideally avoiding handling items above a shoulder height. Utilize appropriate lifting equipment and tools such as forklifts and step ladders to safely place and retrieve items. Doing so reduces the risk of falling items and causing injury or damage to staff. Number 2, secure and balance loads properly. Ensure that all loads stored on shelves are secure and well balanced. Use restraints such as netting, railing, or shelf lips to prevent items from tipping over. Regularly inspect load stability as part of the warehouse safety checks to catch and rectify potential hazards before they lead to accidents. Number 3, educate on proper stacking techniques. Improper stacking can lead to unstable loads that easily topple. Educate your team on the importance of stacking heavier items on lower shelves and lighter items on top. Follow the manufacturer's recommendations on weight limits and stacking procedures to maintain shelf integrity and prevent collapse. Number 4, regular safety audits. Conduct regular safety audits to identify and address potential falling object hazards. These audits should assess the condition of shelving units, the appropriate storage methods, and the overall adherence to safety protocols. Promptly address any issues found to maintain a safe working environment. And last but not least, number 5, use of personal protective equipment or PPE. This is something that we should cover on every call. Ensure all employees have necessary personal protective equipment such as hard hats, safety goggles, and steel-toed boots. PPE acts as a critical line of defense against injuries from falling objects, providing an additional layer of safety for workers in areas with such hazards. Incorporating these tips into your daily operations can significantly reduce the risk of injuries and damages caused by falling objects. By prioritizing safety through proper storage, secure loading, ongoing education, regular audits, and the correct use of PPE, again, personal protective equipment, factories and warehouses can create a safer and more efficient working environment for everyone involved. Thank you for being part of another episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. Until we meet next time, have a great week and stay safe.
Before moving on, here's a word from one of our sponsors. If you've ever been to or worked in a warehouse, you know just how important safety is to both management and staff. It's almost impossible to go 10 steps without seeing safety tape, angles, signs, and/or safety products. It's these items that show us how to be safe and avoid danger in the workplace. And if you're looking for the best products to make this happen, look no further than Mighty Line. Mighty Line floor signs and floor markings offer the best industrial products out there. We're proud to have Mighty Line as the official floor sign and floor marking company for the Warehouse Safety Tips podcast and site. Go to mightylinetape.com/safety tips to request a sample pack of their incredible safety signs and floor markings. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. If you visit warehousesafetytips.com, you'll find the show notes for this episode and access to all of our blog posts, previous podcasts, advertiser information, and much more. Thank you for listening to Warehouse Safety Tips and have a safe day.